Okay, so I'm going to do a little video to show you guys how you can pose this like really simply. This is actually how I do my poses because it's so much easier than having to pose each individual joint. So you can see here I already have Genesis and the hair loaded. And this will actually work with any hair that has a chain rig like this braid is rigged. So it'll work for Mistress Malefica hair and other people's hairs who have that same chain rig. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on your parameters tab because you're going to do all of this from parameters. But before I get started, I want you to check one little setting to make sure that it's on. You're going to click this little menu and you see this Consolidate Properties. This needs to be checked. And what this is going to do is it's going to make all the joints work as one singular joint instead of multiples, where you would have to pose them individually. I think this is actually a new setting, but I'm not 100% sure. So I just want to make sure that everybody had that checked before they do this because it will not work if that is unchecked. Okay, so with that done, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to click off that. I'm going to click the very end of the braid. This is the last joint in the chain. So what this is going to do is it'll automatically display the entire chain here. You're going to want to select that in your scene tab. And then you're going to want to come over here and you're going to want to select all of these. And now you can actually pose it kind of like how Easy Pose used to work for Poser. And you can use all of the rotational dials to pose this however you want. This is going to make it a lot easier, and then once you get it to like where you generally want it, you can come in here and you can pose this a little bit more individually and get what you really kind of are wanting for your scene. So I'm going to go ahead and zero that. I also wanted to show you guys that this actually does have a couple of poses on it. They're under movement morphs right here. And these two are only going to show up on the parameters tab because these are actually pose controls, and only pose controls can be seen on the parameters tab. So you can't see them on like if you have shaping. But these will actually pose it to the left shoulder and the right shoulder. Beyond that, if you own the outfit set, the poses in here will also control the hair. So depending on which pose you use, it will actually pose the hair along with it. As you can see from my video. So that was a quick tip, and I hope it helps.